The first number up today is 53 in 53 years. That's how long the United States and Cuba had a frozen diplomatic and economic relationship, a relic of the Cold War. But yesterday, President Obama announced a massive and historic thaw, declaring that both nations would establish diplomatic relations and ending as much as he could under current law the present economic embargo and travel ban, saying that he was doing all of that because our current Cuba policy was an insanity that was made before most of us were born. Those were his words. And just like that, the Yes We Can president is back. Now, at the same time that President Obama was making his announcement, President Raul Castro of Cuba was on Cuban television making his, where he praised President Obama, and the church bells began to ring out across Cuba. And all of this was facilitated by Pope Francis, who should just start calling the Godfather. Now, in truth, the Cuba policy was always an oddity in American foreign policy. Somehow the idea is that if we choked off the Cuban economy and didn't return the phone calls of the communist government there, that communism would just fall. But all we've ended up with is with the world's second longest communist regime, but now with an impoverished population. And it's just totally not how we treated other communist governments like the Soviet Union, even when they had 20,000 nukes pointed at us. And it's not how we treat current communist governments like China or Vietnam. But all of that is about to end. But honestly, the fact that it took us 50 years to end a clearly failed foreign policy is not a reason to pat ourselves on the back. It actually just shows us how broken Washington is.